The band's called The Lungs. We're from St Helens. Been going for about 10 years now. We've signed to a Manchester label in 2007, released our first album, We Are The Champ. In 2010 we released our second album, Big Wow. We've done a lot of gigs and other little releases along the way. We've been done little bits of soundtrack work on the TV and things, and we've written and we're currently recording our third album. We're all from St Helens, all based in St Helens, and it was kind of in the music scene that was around 2005, 2006. Everyone was in different bands. We became matey from going out and watching other bands and things, and we all kind of got on and bullied each other into making our own band, really. So that's how, and it's been that way ever since. We're slap bang in the middle of Liverpool and Manchester, which are two massive music cities, and it's nice. It's a nice place to be because you're in the middle, and as far as going watching gigs and things like that, and being influenced by the bands that come from them cities, we're in a really good spec, really, because you're right slap back in the middle, and also coming from a smaller town as well, that probably influences it a lot, whereas maybe there's not as many opportunities for gigs and music and things, but certainly it rubs off on us. Bass, when I first heard about the Heart of Glass and read up on it and things, and from a first reaction to it, it seemed to be a way of saying that coming from St Helens, we've got a big rugby background and everything, and maybe if you're into the arts, or you're an artist or you're a musician or even an actor or a writer or anything, maybe you felt a little bit left out, or you didn't think the chances were there for you to be able to do what you want to do, or the support. So that's what kind of got me hooked in from the off, seeing somebody say, well, if you are doing something within the arts, then maybe there's a bit of help for you, or maybe we can support you in some way. So that's how I first started looking at it, and then I put the commission together. You meet people, and very often still the first question is what's happening with the band and where you're up to with the recording and things like that, and this has took that up a little bit more to another level because people know about our involvement with Heart of Glass and things, and sort of keeping people up to date without giving too much away, because we want it to be a finished entity when it is, and everyone to sort of get it at the same time. But it's made it, it's given it that little bit more exposure. Similar to our other stuff, in as much as it's up tempo, and it's kind of it's relatively poppy, and it's up catchy sort of guitar based music. It's 10 songs, and it's 10 relatively short punchy songs that we're trying to embellish as much as we can with the help of other people, and so when it's all ready, we're hoping that people like it. I really like it. I'm made up with it so far. Bottom line, it comes down to having good songs and being a good band and being someone that people want to go and see. So there's no saying that couldn't come from St Helens. It doesn't, have to be a major city. It's kind of an even playing field in that respect. If you're good, hopefully you will get somewhere with it. There's no harm in trying. If you have got something in the town, or you live in the town, and there's something you've got a burning desire or an idea or something, you might be able to get help with it, and unless you try, you'll never know. So the process leading up to your final application will help you with that along the way, so you can speak to people who will help to maybe mould your idea a little bit and think of ways that it may be feasible to do as a part of the Heart of Glass. So my main advice would be go for it and try it, because big oak trees come from little acorns, don't they? So these little ideas that people might have and think, I always wanted to try that, or I'd really like to have a go at this. Maybe this is their chance.